Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, James Sweeney, coming at you this time outdoors here in New York City. And the reason why I decided to move modern Wall Street outdoors for the closing bell report is because it's that beautiful right now. Just take a look around me. It's gorgeous. And it's also nearly 4 o'clock. The markets, they're about to close. I want to grab myself a drink and watch the rest of the Chelsea-Liverpool game. You know what that means, right? It's a special outdoors happy hour in the Big Apple. Now, U.S. stocks, they're coming under pressure this Wednesday afternoon over at the New York Stock Exchange. This following a series of disappointing earnings, as well as sharp gains in oil following a surprise decline in stockpile figures for last week. Let's first begin over with oil prices, as earlier losses turn into late afternoon gains. This after the EIA's weekly inventory report showed a decline of 3.4 million barrels. This versus expectations calling for a very slight build. Meanwhile, an empty economic docket today has turned attention over to corporate earnings, and both Disney as well as Macy's taking quite the hit. Now, shares of Disney briefly falling more than 5.5% today after reporting its first earnings miss in 5 years. At the same time, Macy's trading more than 13% lower on continued weakness in consumer spending. You team that with a lower U.S. dollar as well as gold prices rising on risk aversion about 1% higher, then you have yourself a session right now where roughly 2 stocks are declining for every advancer over at the New York Stock Exchange way down there. Let's take a look to see how the markets are shaping up to close out this, the third trading session of the week. And this time, we have to talk about corporate news because it's a big one. We have Staples and Office Depot announcing that they have indeed ended their planned merger deal. This after a judge sided with the FTC in its effort to block the deal on competitive grounds. Now, the companies do not plan to in any way appeal that decision. Now, shares of Office Depot this afternoon falling more than 39%. 39 in total. That therefore marks Office Depot's worst day since its IPO back in 1988. I was a little kid back then. At the same time, Staples, more than 18% lower. And with that, kick back, relax, grab yourself a drink. I'll see you guys all tomorrow morning. And I have to say, it has been a horrible season for Chelsea so far, but I still support them. So please beat Liverpool today and give me a reason to smile. Please. For Modern Wall Street, I'm James Sweeney.